What are we talking about here? We're talking about a deputy minister for finance who is paid by the taxpayer being asked a question by a journalist that the city is depreciating and people are complaining. Then he gets angry.
Well, that's how it speaks.
Okay, well, and says, why are you complaining? It is intellectual dishonesty and hypocrisy to complain that the city is depreciating. Such that today you need 16 cedis, almost 16 cedis, to get $1. So this public officer who is our employee now describes us as engaging in intellectual dishonesty.
No, he was speaking specifically to somebody.
Yes, to the journalist. The journalist was asking that question for and on behalf of the people who are complaining about the free fall of the city. Doc, are you not lamenting the free fall of the city?
Yeah, but he's telling the journalist that you are also a contributory factor by wearing imported, patronizing imported
before even which is an insult to our sensibilities. You see, it highlights the disrespect by office holders in the ruling MPP Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. The disrespect they have for the people of this country. They are not only inept, they are not only corrupt, they are not only nepotistic, they are also very arrogant and disrespectful. They have no respect or regard for the people of this country. Either than that, how can we give you our mandate? No, I didn't interject you once. Why can we give you our mandate? How can we give you our mandate to govern based on promises you made to us? That when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And that the fundamentals were weak under John Mahama. That John Mahama was incompetent. Akufo-Addo said at a point that Ghanaians needed 3 cedis to get $1 because of bad leadership. Bad leadership. But Bawumia said that buying $1 at 4 cedis was the hallmark of incompetence. He delivered lectures on how to restore the value of the city. Countless lectures at Ashase and Central University and so on. And projected himself as a know-all, be-all savior Ghana needed. He had the magic wand to stabilize the city. When it came into office, after the first 100 days, he held a press conference and said he had arrested the dollar and given the keys to the IGP. He's been bragging about stability of the dollar. Even recently, he's been telling us about how they have done better in managing the exchange rate. In other words, he says that buying $1 at 4 cedis is worse than buying $1 at 16 cedis. If you are buying $1 today at 16 cedis, it is better than buying it at 4 cedis under Mahama. This warped position is what he pushes on us. After all the things they said, who is being intellectually dishonest? Who is being hypocritical? That you use the exchange rate as the main message for your campaign. And Akufo-Addo says, this is why I am bringing Bawumia to come and deputize me as my vice. Because he's an expert in managing national currencies. This is Bawumia's primary primary work as chairman of the economic management team. At least according to his boss who appointed him. And then he comes to tell us after first 100 days that I've delivered. I've arrested the dollar. Even in 2022, he was delivering lectures saying that he has done better in managing the city, quoting some, concocted ratios and percentages. And today, the Deputy Minister of Finance says we don't have a right to talk because the things we wear are imported. The things Bawumia wear. The things Bawumia and Akufo-Addo were wearing in opposition when they were talking about the dollar. They were made in Ghana. All the things were made in Ghana. Why is it that you people don't have a conscience like that? Why is it that you don't respect anybody? What do you take Ghanaians for?
Is it not the fact
look,
wearing imported clothes?
Master, this is made in Ghana by Bondana. If you don't know, I'm telling you.
Also give you
this shirt is made in Ghana by Brumon. So please, if you are wearing imported, talk about yourself. Don't talk about me. Now, Doc, apart from the negotiating hypocrisy, please, don't do this. No, this is serious matter. Look, today, the woman who needed 40,000 cedis to buy $10,000 to import things into this country needs almost 1.6 billion OCDs, 160,000 new Ghana cedis for the same $10,000. The same $10,000 from 40,000 to 160,000. The difference is 120,000. You have no right to be sitting here and be cracking jokes. After creating this mess and after lambasting and berating the actual NDC government for this. And you are insulting us on top and you are cracking jokes. Look, Doc. He says that, oh, the dollar has become strong and it is appreciating against all major currencies. Look at them. Always making flimsy excuses for their own feelings. If today you need more than 20 cedis to get £1, 1 British pound sterling, more than 20 cedis. What about what I want to? Even common safer, the safer of Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, in 2016 under Mahama, you needed 6,000 cedis for 1 million safer. Today you need almost 30,000 cedis for 1 million safer. So all the currencies are stronger than yours. You are the third worst performing nation in terms of the strength of your currency. And you are here saying the dollar has become stronger. Always making excuses. You see, if you have failed and you even show that humility in conceding that, no, we got certain things wrong, it's better than coming to sit here and be throwing dust into our ears as if we can't read, we can't decipher black and white.
So you
Dog.
to say as if
Then you say, hold on.
4 cities was.
But 1 city to 4 cities. An addition of 3 Ghana cities.
David, go in
If it was even 1 city,
go
please,
in
when you are going to buy dollar.
It was even 0.9.
Yes. When you are going to
And let's not forget that we had redenominated.
yes, and knocked off zeros.
Yes.
That is all.
We had done a serious redenomination.
So 10,000 to
Please,
40,000.
my brother.
And now
my brother, we've had a very smooth conversation. I keep on telling you, reduce the heckling. I beg you. I beg you.
Because it's
No,
even
for this your
period,
submission, I didn't heckle once. I beg you.
because it's Ernest and even the 0.9. You see, the redenomination was done in 2007. Yes.
By knocking off zeros.
So the 0.9, 2007. By 2008, we had 1.2.
Yes.
No, it came to 1 in 2008. You see, there is a reason.
Please, can I make my point? No, let me make my point. No,
sorry. Go ahead.
You see, when you're going to buy dollar, if you go to a forest bureau or a bank to buy dollar today, will you say, give me percentage? I'm buying 50%. You buy dollar at the prevailing nominal rates. Let's talk about percentages. It's totally hogwash, in my humble opinion. Don't even go there. When Akufo-Addo was tweeting,
especially when it's not your primary currency.
yes,
So.
when Akufo-Addo was tweeting about the exchange rate, was he quoting percentages? Go and check the tweets. He was quoting 3.2, 4 cities, and those things. So now we buy dollar in percentages. That percentage you are talking about, let's say that percentage you are talking about, the 1 city to 4 cities, we're still able, people could find dollar. And we could service our debts both in dollars and in cedis under John Mahama. You that you claim you have better percentages, can you service your debts? Like you people, why? Where do you take us from?
We need to go.
No, I'm coming.
We need to go.
Then he says that
Sammy, we need to go.
at some point, you see, give them all
No,
the
we
time
need to
and
go.
exactly
Check your
you
work.
go. He says that Bawumia is coming, he has promised something. The same Bawumia who a few months ago told us that he has gotten a solution to the depreciating problem. That solution, according to him, was good for oil. Is it good for oil? No way. I told you. You are now promising. Who is Ghana for? Yeah, because
it's working.
And so why is the dollar 16 cedis?
It's not only the
Why is
oil,
the dollar 16
it's
cedis?
not only oil.
Please
that
let me
is
go on.
Creating
Then
the
let me
dollar
don't go and say it anywhere. Don't follow again.
Gold for oil is
Let
working.
me make my point. I don't have time.
Go ahead,
I should round up.
Go ahead.
Again, don't go and say it anywhere. Stika said it, you've repeated it here. Ghana, currently, our imports don't exceed our exports. Don't say it anywhere again.
I explained what I
Ghana has a positive trade balance because of oil that John Mahama, through his investments, has given us as a country. Now we export more than we import. So ordinarily,
Randy,
our
this
city,
is also not
hold
correct.
on, our city should ordinarily be strong. That is why we have a positive trade balance.
When
the problem, can I make my point?
Make your case.
You're being too disruptive. You know, I have utmost respect for you. Don't do that. The problem is not, we know that still our import bill is high, but it has been so for a very long time. The reason why the dollar is selling at almost 16 cedis today is because you have so much borrowed and increased the public debts to a level where the state cannot pay for the debt again. And because of that, you are doing debt restructuring. You are not even servicing your dollar-denominated debts, your external debt. If they were still servicing our external debt, the dollar would be around 30 cedis. They are not servicing, and yet the dollar is 16 cedis. So because of that, investors don't have confidence in this economy again, and nobody is bringing their dollars. Nobody is borrowing, is lending to us in dollars too. We can't go on the capital market to issue Eurobonds of $3 billion like we used to do. So the supply of dollar in the system is not there, and therefore demand has far outstripped supply, and that is why the dollar is selling at 16 cedis. This is not rocket science.